They walk into your shop and say, get out, get out, get out. Because they are lazy people. Our people are industrious. But the opportunities do not exist here in Nigeria. If Nigeria breaks down, the world will explode. And that should not be allowed to happen. Nigeria can become one of the 5 greatest economies in the whole world because we have a population that is so sagacious and effervescent and full of energy, unmatched by any other country in the world. The Igbos, I challenge you, you have gas in your place there. You are busy selling television and all that. You can make all this television in Imo State there. The labor of our hero past shall never be. I said, who is the hero in Nigeria? The Nigerian national item should be scrapped. Wake up, Nigeria. We are in slumber. We need to grab the bull by the horns. I've said it multiple times, and I want to repeat it without apology, that we don't need democracy because we already know the winner for all the elections. Why waste 850 billion naira just to hold an election that we already know the result? For Christ's sake, take that money and try to do something at a gas field. Give it as loans to Nigerians. I challenge all the Igbo people that are billionaires and multi-billionaires in Nigeria. Instead of only trading, focus your attention on how to use that gas field in Imo State that is just 25 kilometers from Owerri and less than 60 kilometers from Aba. Let all the Igbos get together and try to raise a fund, a sovereign fund that you can use to create an industrial corridor. What you have in Aba is a child's play. You have Aba, they are manufacturing things. They are not manufacturing anything because all you are doing is that you bring in semi-finished products, you make shoes, you make handbags, and so you are manufacturing. What I'm asking you to do is to manufacture from petroleum products, from naphtha, all those shoes items you are talking about. You get more value for and more bang for your effort. Today, what we are doing, go to China and buy the semi-finished product, come here and say we are working and say OT is working. Okay, it's a good beginning. Let's not be too critical. It's a good beginning, but let's take it a step forward. We need that step forward. What do state government do? They wait end of the month, federal government to bring allocation. It ought not to be so. I challenge all the governors in Nigeria to come to the south and set up industrial corridor for every state. I wrote it in my book in 2020 that every state in Nigeria should come to south and make a deal with the governors. And every state should have a section where gas exists and set up industrial corridors for the entrepreneurs from their own state. Because this can be done in the short run. Eventually, we cannot get those gas through pipe to any destination in Nigeria, to your own state, where you can now produce in your own state. But we are in a hurry. We don't have the time to start planning of how to take gas to the north. It's a waste of money. Mountain will not go to Mohammed, let Mohammed go to the mountain. If we cannot get the gas pipeline to Kano, let the government of Kano come to the south here and set up an industrial corridor where you have gas. Set up your own industrial corridor. Every state should have industrial corridor where manufacturing is taking place by their own entrepreneurs. And if you do that, you will see that within 3 years, Nigeria will start growing exponentially. If you fail to do that, it will be one of the greatest tragedy that will befall mankind. Because what you see in Nigeria happening, what you see in Sudan, in South Sudan, that's just a child's play. Nigeria with 250 million people, if Nigeria breaks down, the world will explode. And that should not be allowed to happen. There is no other solution except for us to start manufacturing things. That was how China did it. There was no magic to it. They established industrial corridor, and within a few years, they started manufacturing things. It doesn't cost much to do, but for an individual, it is impossible. For those people that have been in government for so long, yes, they have the money, but they don't have the drive. They don't have the sagacity for that. Yes, they know how to do what they call political engineering. I wish they would be able to sit down and say, okay, we have conquered politics. Let us see how who can add value to raw material in Nigeria. Do you know that you can become even richer when you invest in industrial manufacturing than when you try to manipulate government funds? You are only picking the crumbs. Dangote, the richest black man on earth, never served in any government, but is worth over $20 billion. Is that not enough for people to have sense in their head? Some of you are sitting on hundreds of millions of dollars. You hide them overseas, and Nigeria is suffering. Bring that money home and follow this idea that I'm talking about. And you will see, you will be so rich, you won't even have time for politics anymore. But everybody is trying to see how they can grab this from government, how they can put this person here, how they can demonstrate that they have power and all that. You cannot live forever. Nobody lives forever. Many people have ruled Nigeria before. And where are they today? They are consigned to the dustbin of history. No relevance. When I wrote my book in 2020, I said the Nigerian national items should be scrapped. The labor of our hero past shall never be. I said, who is the hero in Nigeria? We don't have any hero. The only person that comes close to being a hero was Shehu Shagari, because he developed Ajakuta Steel Plant, he developed Alaja Steel Complex, he developed Jos Rolling Mill, Katsina Rolling Mill, Nigerian Machine Tools. He started in Mambila Plateau, this thing, and all in less than 4 years. Before Western power saw, oh, this man, if he continues, it will be bad for us, and then he was overthrown. But that is in the past. Today, we still have the opportunity to make Nigeria great. Nigeria can become one of the 5 greatest economies in the whole world, because we have a population that is so sagacious and effervescent and full of energy, unmatched by any other country in the world. Everywhere Nigerians go to, we excel infinitely beyond other people. The people are still here. You need to take this into account, the point that I'm making now. If we have this, our people, you don't need to go to South Africa and be chased around and be pushed around. They walk into your shop and said, get out, get out, get out, because they are lazy people. Our people are industrious, but the opportunities do not exist here in Nigeria, and we can make it happen. That is my message. I will continue to emphasize this message. I will continue to echo it and echo it until it is done, or until I join the ancestors, my ancestors. It's a powerful message. I want people to listen to it. The Igbos, I challenge you. You have gas in your place there. You are busy selling television and all that. You can make all this television in Imo State there. Come together as a people. In those states that are burned, it can happen also. In Delta State, it can happen. In Bayelsa, it can happen. In Rivers, it can happen. In Cross River, it can happen. In Akwa Ibom, it can happen. In Ondo, it can happen. Do you know that China doesn't have gas, but they produce all these things from coal? We sit on gas, and we are busy doing liquefied petroleum gas, put it on a ship, and sell it on the cheap to Japan. They use that same gas to manufacture all these things, to generate power and manufacture all these things, melt iron and make all those cars and bring them here. And we sit down inside and spread our wings. And without shame, we're driving the car and say, you have 20 jeeps. When we can make them here in Nigeria. Wake up, Nigeria. Wake up. We are in slumber. We need to grab the bull by the horns. I don't care whether anybody stays in power for 20 years. I'm not interested in politics. I don't care who is in power. I don't care how you get there. But if you are there, embrace industrial development for Nigeria. That is the only way we are going to get out of our problems. We cannot continue to borrow money every year to run our economy. It will come to a point where we will become like Zimbabwe or Venezuela. We are very close to it. Don't let it happen. You spend too much time on politics. Because we are in politics now, the government is shut down for more than 2 months. If you had only one party, let me give you the advantages. One, you will need to spend so much money to do election. You sit down within your party and you choose who will be the president, who will be the governor. You don't have to worry about tenure. At that point, You don't have enough time to plan for industrial development because you are not worried that somebody is coming to challenge you. Second advantage, in politics, you have to tolerate people that are stupid. You have to tolerate people that are irresponsible. If there's no election, you can get rid of them. China does not have irresponsible people in the Communist Party. To belong there, you have to be among the best and brightest. That is why China is excelling. And that is why America is on the decline. Because they bring in all manner of people. We cannot achieve any progress by feeling sorry for ourselves. Self-pity cannot solve any problem. Who cares about you? You have to assert yourself. You think by going to Europe and you complain, Nigeria was colonized, we need reparation. Who is going to listen to you? Who cares? If you were strong, they will not be able to colonize you. So you need to understand that technology that is there now, white people and industrialized countries, they have made it available to us. If we want to start making telephones now, they'll be very glad to sell the machinery to you. They'll be very glad to sell a combined cycle plant to you. They'll be very glad to bring their expatriate to come and show you how to run it. What is our problem now? Yes, it is true. If black people were the owner of the technology, nobody would be allowed to know anything about it. I keep saying it, despite all the criticism we have about white people, that they are so bad. They are the best. They are more humane. They colonize us, they allow us to exist. When they were here, our quality of life was even higher, was better. So when we blame white people, we should also give them credit. They are the ones helping us to fight Ebola, not in Africa. African countries do not have the capacity to do it. They are the ones that have the technology and they are not hiding it. We are our own problems. Black people, look in the mirror. What you see in the mirror is your problem. We are our own enemies. We are our own problems. And it is through us that solution to our problems will come. It won't come from anywhere else. It is up to us. And I want to repeat my challenge to all governors, particularly those in the north, to come to the south and come and invest in the industrial corridor. I want to challenge Igbo people to come together. After the Nigerian Civil War, they lost everything and they were given 20 pounds each. Today, the Igbos are the most influential people financially in Nigeria. They are everywhere, but they are only traders. I'm calling on them now to get together and start something at Imo State, where you have that huge gas reserve. And if you start that, you will see that in 5 years, what you earn in trading, you earn 1,000% more because you can export to everywhere in the world. Dangote is already exporting petroleum, exporting diesel, exporting aviation fuel, exporting petrol to America. He imports crude oil from America and exports finished products to America. That is fantastic. But we can have 100 Dangotes, we can have 200 Dangotes, we can have 1,000 Dangotes. And Nigerians know how to do that. All we need is for government to bring the assistance and create the enabling environment, encourage us so that we'll be able to manufacture what we consume. I remain your advocate for the industrial development of Africa, a process I believe will begin from Nigeria. My name is Dr. Caesar Osahemi Iyayi. Until next time, bye-bye.